Hello, comic book fans. Years of acting as the guardian devil of Hell's Kitchen has taken its toll on the man without fear. Hell's Kitchen lies in ruins, and it is up to the people of New York to start anew and begin a rebuilding. In this last chapter of the story, will Matt Murdock at last find final redemption for the events of Shadowland? We start outside the building being cornered off by police. Outside the NYPD 19th Precinct, tough as nails investigative journalist Ben Urich stands with Detective Alex Kurtz, trying to get the big scoop. Shadowland building in Hell's Kitchen has become a symbol of fear. Why leave it standing? The people of Hell's Kitchen want the building gone. But that isn't a police matter. Building permits were legit. City Hall will need to decide what to do with the building. Ben pushes Detective Alex for an unofficial answer to what really is going on. Detective Alex tells Ben the part of the story he can't print is that the building is still full of dead ninjas, and if he prints that, he will throw him over the police barricades himself. Inside the 19th Precinct, Captain Madison stumbles around. There is no power to the building to see anything. He wasn't expecting to see Detective Alex and asks him to step into his office to do something for him. But Detective Alex tells him he's only came in to tell the captain that he is resigning. Don't make me laugh, says Captain Madison. Everyone knows that Detective Alex was still patrolling Hell's Kitchen while Daredevil was possessed by the Beast, an ancient demon lord of the Hand. But that was different. Detective Alex was looking out for his neighborhood, sick of capes being more trouble than they are worth. Captain Madison tells him the DA just issued a warrant for Daredevil, also known as Matthew Murdock, and wants Detective Alex to be the one to bring him in. Assuming Matt Murdock is Daredevil, which was never proven, no one knows where he is, and has not been seen for days. Word on the street is he quit the Hand and abandoned the fortress. Daredevil has to pay for what he did to the city, and everyone knows Daredevil trusts Detective Alex with an inside line to the guy. Matt Murdock is laughing at us with his rap sheet, and is still out there like nothing happened. Captain Madison thought Detective Alex would want this one to get even with Daredevil. Detective Alex has a change of heart and is sticking around to see what he can do. Over in the offices of Nelson and Blake, attorney at law, Foggy Nelson, Dakota North, and Becky Blake look around the destruction, and there is nothing left. The fire crew found the safe upside down and all the way in the basement. It must have fallen through the floor. This is the end of Nelson Blake, attorney at law. A glimmer of good news. Judge Kramer has turned up dead, most likely Kingpin, tying up loose ends. If the blackmail Kingpin had on Judge Kramer comes to light, every ruling Judge Kramer made could be under scrutiny, which includes Foggy's disbarment, and they could start over, even get Matt back. Becky reminds them that they all almost died because of Matt. Becky doesn't see what Foggy saw. None of it was Matt's fault. He was possessed. Becky's not as convinced that they can make it all go away with this excuse to let him off the hook like Foggy always does. Dakota takes a neutral stand to acknowledge that what went down in Shadowland is bigger than them, and to get on with their lives without arguing. Becky agrees but slips another dig to Foggy to stop caring about Matt by letting Matt go and open a solo practice. Foggy knows he can't do that. But if Matt needs Foggy, then where is he? Foggy tries to convince himself that Matt is coming back. He knows it. Becky can't trust Matt anymore, and sees Foggy will remain loyal to the end. Goodbye, Foggy, and good luck. Foggy is left alone with his thoughts. Chikakuchu Castle, Honshu, Japan. The Hand lies broken and leaderless, allowed itself to be corrupted, co-opted by the snake root. There is no home, no army, no future. Except that which the Kingpin can give the Hand. Master of the Hand swore to never deal with the Kingpin again. Will what remain of the Hand betray their honor? For him? Lady Bullseye answers for the Kingpin and makes an example to those that dare to say no. Back in Hell's Kitchen, Iron Fist and Luke Cage are on the rooftop, looking for any sign of the Daredevil. but it is like he dropped off the planet. Hell's Kitchen without Daredevil just doesn't feel right. Luke Cage says it is for the best. The police are moving back in, but so are the bad guys. Luke Cage should keep an eye on things until it gets back to normal. Maybe cover is needed. Is that him? Luke Cage wants Daredevil to do some explaining. He almost killed good friends of his. Now he needs to explain what is going on. But the man in the shadows doesn't stick around. Iron Fist hasn't seen him move that fast before, and chase him to the rooftop hoping he hasn't gotten away. But it is not who they think it is. The Black Panther awaits on the roof tank. But this isn't his neighborhood. Well, it is now, and it is time to spread the word. Chinatown. Dakota North isn't going to let a night nurse get in the way of finding him. The night nurse doesn't know where Daredevil is, but that isn't who Dakota is looking for. Carlos La Muerto, the back tarantula, is woken up from his rest and asks if Dakota is here to shoot him. But no, she just wants answers. She thinks he could have stopped Daredevil, but Black Tarantula tried, and this is where he ended up. He was just one man within the hand. What could he do? Dakota is still worried about Matt. It is all she can worry about. Black Tarantula wishes he could tell Dakota where Daredevil is. But the truth is, he is glad it is all over. But this isn't over. Not until somebody answers that one last question. That one simple question the whole city is asking. But is there anyone left who can answer it? Everything's changed. In the end, it is like nobody knew him. And the same old question is asked by everyone. Where are you, Matt Murdock? I don't know where I am, how long it's been, hours, days, weeks. The smell of stale sweat, leather, gum, and urine lingers everywhere. Lingers in a way that somebody tried to clean with bleach and failed. It is overwhelming, but in a good way. It blots out everything else. The pain, the guilt, self-damnation. Everybody thinks I wasn't responsible for my own actions, and I will have to answer for them. That first step over the line, that choice to take a life of a murderer and become one myself, that was all me. Everything that followed from it, the insanity, darkness, and death, that's the burden I have to carry down the long and lonely road. Matt Murdock has a lot to answer for, to a lot of people. Leave a comment on how you feel Daredevil should answer to the devastation he left behind. Watch future videos of the Man Without Fear here by liking and subscribing to our channel. And check out our related merch with links found in the description. Now, thank you for watching. I hope you had a good time viewing the video, and we'll see you on the next one.